Time to feed the animals this morning. We'll start with the ducks. Did you know that the loud, quacky ducks, the real obnoxious ones, they're all female? I mean, it's a true story. Male ducks almost have like a whisper. Ooh. We have some type of beetle in the bucket. That'll be a treat. You want to see the Colonel? Hey, buddy. That's the Colonel. I got him from some friends of ours who he was attacking some of the kids, and he's come over here, and on the way over we had another rooster in the cage. He was in the back of the truck, and when I got home, the other rooster beat him up, and he was laying flat. So I got him out of the cage, and I was carrying him, and he was just flat, laying on his side. Put him in a cage by himself with some food and water, left him alone. The next day, he was fine. But ever since then, he literally follows me everywhere. I think he knows I saved his life, or is very appreciative or whatever. All right, so we're gonna do for the ducks, that's 1 scoop of like an all flock feed. And we're gonna come over here and we're gonna get some cracked corn. Hang on, guys, hang on. Hang on. And then the cracked corn. Drop a little bit to the Colonel. Here, buddy. So the Colonel's not in the main chicken coop because I'm guessing he's a lover, not a fighter. He got beat up by that little rooster on the way over here, and there's some big roosters in the chicken coop, so we don't put him in there. So we'll show you the ducks. Hey guys. Hey guys, come on. Come on. All right, so we have ducks, and that's Maverick and Goose, the geese. They're still babies. And yeah, there's some young chickens in here too, because they just wanted to live with them, and they can leave, but they stay. Come on, guys. Come on. So Goose wanted to say hey. Say hey, Goose. That's Goose, and that's Maverick. One doesn't like it when I pick the other one up. I guess they want me to hold them both at the same time. I don't know. But Goose is bigger than Maverick. Just like Tom Cruise, Maverick's a little shorter. Say hey. It's a good boy. Just making our way to the chicken area. I call this the chicken penitentiary. It looks like it. So what I'll do is I'll get a little bit, throw in there to occupy them, then we'll go in the door. No chasing chickens. Move Beckett. You gotta watch him the entire time. All right. So they're pulling. We have these green nest pads in here, and they're pulling them out. Apparently, they don't like them. So let's do this. Pull this back right there. got that one halfway pulled out. All right. 7 eggs. We'll come back and get those. So we have that one guy's on the inside, and you got what, 3, 4 on the outside there. There's quite a few chickens who are on the outside. They are pretty hard to catch. And at nighttime, they get up and they roost on the top. Milo, are you chasing chickens? Milo, sit. Good boy. Good boy. All right, come on. Let's go. All right, so now we're going to feed the cow and the sheep. It's been raining last night. Everything's wet. And I usually have the can up here for the sheep feed, but I moved it. And so I got to go back and get their feed in a minute. But first I got to fight Maggie. Good morning, Maggie. Good morning. Girls, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, man. Move, Maggie. Maggie, get away. Come on. Oh, this minute. All right. Let's go, Mag. Watch your hooves. Watch your hooves. Nope. Maggie, move. Here. Maggie, nope. Get the pan. Maggie, I've got to put it in the pan. Good grief. There we go. That cow. All right, back to feed the sheep. All right, guys. So little man, there's absolutely nobody that can tell me that he's not saying dad, because I bottle fed him 4 times a day, and then 3 times a day, then 2 times a day. So we gotta dump the water out of here. I'm trying to do this without going in there this morning. All right, good job, guys. There you go. So the goal for today is, so Maggie's in the little pen. I mean, it's not little, but it's small. She's in there until I get the fence fixed on the big pastures. We had a bull we got at the same time we got Maggie. It wasn't mean, he was huge, but he would put his head over the fence and just push down, trying to get the grass on the outside of the fence. Like there wasn't grass on the inside of the fence, right? So anyway, we had to get rid of him and fix the fence. Now all the new fence is up. I have to clip it. There's some fence on this far side over there that is the original fence. I just have to pull it up a little bit and clip it. And I did the barbed wire across the creek yesterday, 2 days ago. So anyway, I need to get her out here. When we got rid of Marshall, that was her companion, and then she went almost immediately to a friend's house down the road, who had a very pretty bull. It's a British white bull, solid white, black ears. to breed. And she was there for several months, and she hasn't been back here yet, or back in the pasture yet. She's been in the little small pen, but she's been right beside the sheep. So I'm a little worried she'll be lonely out here. So we might have to get something to put in there with her. And I don't want to put the sheep in here yet, because I'm afraid the sheep can get out. The way we did the creek bed is dry, and the bottom strand of barbed wire is a little too high for it to contain a sheep. So I don't want to put them in here yet, because I'm afraid they'll be able to get out, or maybe a dog will be able to get in. And, you know, our little man is tiny, and he wouldn't be able to protect himself or get away or whatever if a dog got in. But anyway, that is hopefully the plan today. We'll get Maggie in here eating this grass, and we'll figure out the rest later. There's my helpers. They don't do much. There's Mama Hen with her 3 babies. Usually we hatch our babies here in an incubator. But she got off somewhere and sat on that nest and hatched those, so we just let her free range and raise her babies. We've had that happen a few times. Usually what happens is the babies get killed by something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a hawk, whatever. But so far, I mean, these are feathered out, and they're as big or bigger than any of the ones that have even attempted to raise them naturally here. So we're just gonna let it go and see what happens. She's a really good protective mom. You'll see if Milo gets too close, she lets him know he's too close. So far, 3 little babies, all doing fine. That's the morning routine, at least for feeding them. I still got to water and all this other stuff, and we got some stuff for the garden and who knows what else, but that's at least feeding the animals.